Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA Cardano. We continue to see the movement here from two different sides. Yeah, this could be very well leaning towards a bullish interpretation, but also the bearish one is very much possible as well. We can still, let's start with the bullish one this time. It is not the primary expectation, I have to tell you that as well. But from a bullish point of view, I would actually like to move this wave one over here. But we can see this as a leading diagonal, this movement here in a wave one. Yeah. So this here as a possible wave one, it would only work as a leading diagonal. Just to show you the subwaves, this would be a wave one. Then we came down basically here. Oh, 1 second. Here 1, 2, and then the wave 3 to the upside here, then a wave 4 to the downside, and a wave 5 up, leading diagonal in a wave 1, and then of course ABC down in this wave 2. Let me zoom in actually a little bit. And then here in this move to the upside, another 1, 2 setup, here 1, 2, and yeah, what is this now, right? This would need to be another 1, 2 setup, so it's all a bit of a mess here. Therefore, I'm not really leaning towards this bullish scenario. I mean, we can focus on this 1, 2, 1, 2, as long as we're holding this wave 2 low, which is at 31 cents. Yeah, as long as this is holding, we could focus on a 1, 2, 1, 2 setup, which is going to move up in a wave 3 next. Target for that would be around 34 cents. We talked about that before. But what is ultimately needed is a break above the last swing high at 32.6 cents and a break above that wave E high of 33.2 cents. Then this would be a valid breakout to the upside, and we could look at continuation of this wide wave count. However, I'm not convinced with the price action that happened off the low here from the 21st of November that this is anything bullish. It could be. Therefore, I've got the white count outlined on the chart that you know if the price breaks the white line here, the breakout point, then this could be working out. This is what ADA needs to follow in a breakout scenario. However, as I said, the movement to the upside is not convincing. It's very weak. We haven't broken any substantial and very relevant levels yet. Therefore, my focus is actually on the downside. That's still the primary expectation. That we started off the high here, 19th of November, 33.2 cents. We moved down quite impulsively in a wave 1. This is when the triangle broke to the downside. We then moved, or are still moving, here in a wave 2 to the upside. We've now reached the 88.7% FIB level, so it's an ideal time to turn around to the downside in a third wave. That target for that is around 26 cents. Then there should be a wave 4 up and a wave 5 down to finish off the overall bear market. At least here we have a chance to finish off the bear market after this 5-wave move. Again, a few things to mention. I did mention that before. I will repeat myself because there's not so much new stuff going on here on the ADA chart. Every low from now on could be the last one. We need to take it level by level. We have reached all downside targets. We don't need to go any lower. Does it mean it couldn't go any lower? No, of course not. Of course, these waves can always extend lower. But ADA reached perfectly my bear market target of 29.30 cents, which is the 88.7% FIB level. We already were waiting for this level or price range back in May. Unfortunately, back in May, we only reached, what was it, 38 cents. I had a few frustrated comments from some people back then because we were still waiting for the 30-cent level. Didn't happen. Well, eventually it did. Took a bit longer, yeah, as markets sometimes do. But yeah, as you can also see here on the higher level wave count, it would be nice to see one more low. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. And it would be quite a short wave 5 if we ended already where we've ended now at around 29 cents. Ideally, if you look at the length of the wave 1, ideally you push a little bit lower, sort of into the 20-cent region. But yeah, besides that, obviously ADA, similar to many other coins, has done what it needs to do in this correction. It doesn't need to go any lower. Sometimes I find it interesting to look at, you know, indicators like here the weekly chart, very relevant ones long term. ADA generally on the weekly chart, surprisingly on the MACD, still in the green. Actually, bullish momentum is increasing again slightly. The 4-day chart might be pushing here into a bullish crossover, but can't trust these too much in a sideways range, because eventually they are momentum indicators, and if a market is just moving sideways, they are not very useful. But long term, they might be very useful, and this is very interesting because when this monthly MACD turned bearish, this indicated very much. Oops, 1 second. This indicated very, very much the top of the bull run. Yeah, this is when it turned bearish, and since then it has just been dropping. And then in September this year, it has started to reduce negative momentum. That is a potentially interesting signal. It's the monthly indicator. It will take a while to play out. Does it mean the low needs to be in? No, but it means the downside momentum is reducing, and it could be an indicator that we are very, very close to the low. I mean, to be fair, we can't drop too much lower compared to where we come from. Of course, you can still drop 50%, but if you compare that where we come from around $3.10, this is not going to be much if we drop another 15 cents, for example, from here. So yeah, certainly interesting with ADA and generally the crypto market in general, but here no sign we have bottomed yet. It could be, but the signs are still too weak. I'll keep you updated. All right, that's my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.